And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Andrea.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. You can feel the energy here in Toronto. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. And it's Brown missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To the inside. Pass to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Hands it from downtown. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Double team on Holiday. To Porzingis. Outside, White. Here's Tatum. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's the Raptors' ball. And it's Barrett penetrating. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Pass to White. And Barnes sends it back.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
Here's Boston now. They trail by 1. Here's Porzingis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Pirtle. Nobody near Barnes. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And so it's Holiday with it. We'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes left in the fourth.
And Holiday has it in the corner. And here is Brown. Now here is Holiday. Second shot opportunity. Now Porzingis. Outside White. A second chance effort. They get the rebound. Tatum. It's another look. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
On the wing quickly. Still without a basket. For 3, Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Out to White. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions, makes defending a much easier prospect.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Plays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Celtics substitution. Number 50.
For 3, Barrett. It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Your Raptors. 10. The Celtics. 10.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Porzingis inside. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Ingram launches it from deep. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Holiday left side. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Onside, Barrett. Now Ingram. Back to Barrett. The offensive rebound.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Outside, White. Clock at 6. In the corner, Tatum with it. Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now, here's Quickly. Still yet to score. And it's Ingram missing. Here's White. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Barnes. Outside, Barrett. Back to Barnes. Ingram outside. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got 6 points.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. It's good from long range. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for Boston.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Ingram with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. He's got 13.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
It's White on the wing. Porzingis inside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Boston trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That gives them the lead.
Assisted by
Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
Now, here's Quickly. No scoring in this one. Back to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for Toronto. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Raptors with the lead. Barnes outside. Toronto working the ball around now. And Tatum over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
violation. That's a jump ball.
Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Porzingis inside. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Boston. A 2-point game. Now White hasn't made one yet. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Here's White. And it's Toronto with the rebound. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside Tatum. Driving in. Pass to Porzingis. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Raptors leading by 3. And here is Barnes, guarded by Tatum. Back to quickly. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to White. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Porzingis with the steal. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Here's White. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with it.
And that one's good. Ingram.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
Pass to Tatum. Holiday trying to free himself up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Shed. To the wing right side. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. A three-pointer is right on target. Shed's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. On the wing, Holiday. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Shed. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 9. Brown outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That'll be his second foul of the game. 19 seconds left in the third. Pass to Dick. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And again, Toronto no up. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more in store. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. We've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never waned.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
And Tatum over to help. Lets it go. Dick can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 3. White goes in. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Shed to the paint. Here's Castleton.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Pass to Tatum. Launches it from deep. A rebound by Battle.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Inside. That shot, no good. White with the defensive effort. Here's Tatum. Misses the layup. Raptors leading by 5. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Castleton's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Brown. Outside, Porzingis. And here is Tatum. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. And that's 18 points for Porzingis.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Dick with it from downtown. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Out to White. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to White. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Misses from close range. Here's Shed. Here's Battle. Here's Dick. Here's Shed. Pass to Battle. Shoots the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics trail by 6. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Sinks the triple.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
Raptors leading by 3. Here's Mobo. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Tatum. And Castleton pulls it down. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Down low. Castleton. Yes!
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Inside. Outside Holiday. Mobo with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. White, wide open, he fires. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Raptors ball.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Celtics. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
Sorry, I've been really busy. I didn't have the time to reply your messages. Yeah, when I checked the account, I was.
Thank you. Also, process that our people will understand. Thank you. So now, okay, there's this other work. Yes, this man, James Hockey, James African News Hockey. Yeah. He's an Igbo man. Wow. 100% Igbo man. Yes. And he's there in his book, okay? This book was published by Hockey. 1865. Wow. Listen. In this book, he spelled Igbo. I-G-B-O. Wow. Igbo. There was no Igbo orthography at the time. We're going to cut it to the size they can consider. Thank you. And we're going to even go far in bringing it in front of entertainment.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Tatum from long range. Here's Porzingis. Second chance shot. And he lays it in.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Ware. Hero with it. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Ware. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson from deep three-point range. Tatum pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Hero. Right side, Robinson. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And again, no good by Miami. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. White can't hit. The Heat on offense. Looking for their first basket of the game. That one goes in.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Now here's Brown. Outside Porzingis. Pass to White. Now Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. The rebound by Wiggins.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Left side White. Fires from deep. Counted from this.
Yeah, on the catch and shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Where kept alive to the paint. The kick out to Wiggins. Hero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat, right?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 42, Al Horford.
1:43 left in the first quarter here. Heat trail by 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. And here's Robinson. 5 to shoot. The 3. Horford pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Ware. Robinson on the wing. Hasn't got one to fall yet. It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Brown. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, Sam Hauser, Peyton.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Hero. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And rejected. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Horford. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Cornett. The rebound by Ware. Here's Wiggins. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Wiggins has got 5.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics. They lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter on. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Hero from way outside. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top arm ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive, he's on that list. Truly can do it all.
The kick out to Wiggins. And Wiggins knocks down the three.
Because sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Pass to Brown. Porzingis with it. Now Brown. 6 to shoot. Got a hand on it. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Ware. Hero outside. Shoots from the baseline. Boston with a rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Tatum draws the double. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game. Hero outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Hero. Lets the three fly. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. Now White. Inside. Here's Tatum. Here's Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Down low. Here's Holiday. Misses in close. Heat leading by 4. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Now Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. And it's Tatum missing. Hero with it. Picked up by Tatum. And here's Hero. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
1:19 left in the first half. Pass to Hero. Clock at 6. Wiggins outside. Here's Ware. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Now here's Brown. And here's Holiday. He's guarded by Hero. White looking it over. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with it. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Robinson on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Robinson's got 6.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Deflected. And he recovers it. Outside Holiday. Pass to Horford. Here's Porzingis. Back to Horford. Goes back up. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Heat leading by 7. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
Yeah, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Pass to Porzingis. High arcing shot. The rebound by Ware. Now Robinson. He's got 6. Wiggins from long range. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And now it's an 11-point Heat lead. Pass to Holiday. The jump hook. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Porzingis has got 8 points.
There's simply no defense for that. Porzingis, so creative, can score in so many ways.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Pass to Hero. Back to Wiggins for 3. Wiggins with another miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Pass to Hero. Here's Ware. 5 on the clock. Now here's Adebayo. Hounded by Tatum. Wiggins for 3. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Wiggins got 6 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up at 3. Rebound Miami.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Ware. He's guarded by White. And here's Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Wiggins. They double him with White. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics trail by 10. Porzingis surveying the floor. Pass to Holiday. Now Brown. Jaquez covers. Here's Pritchard. Another shot. And the hustle play converted by KP.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Now Mitchell. Back to Jaquez. To the middle. Here's Burks. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Burks has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Holiday with the ball. Brown with it. Jaquez covers. Outside, Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
The three from Mitchell. The shot won't fall. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Now Porzingis. And there's a 3-second violation.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Heat leading by 8. And here's Burks. It's Jaquez on the wing. And again, no good by Miami. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Miami out in front. They lead by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
32.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Porzingis. Right side Craig. Tipped away. Here's Pritchard. Mitchell grabs a miss. And here are the Heat. Outside Anderson. Mitchell with the ball. Outside Burks. 3-pointer. Boston with a rebound. Here's Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up, high post. Porzingis misses.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Jaquez no good. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. White for 3. Drops in the 3.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked to the team. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Porzingis. Off with the layup. Heat leading by 7. Jaquez up top. Outside Mitchell. Back to Burks. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell double team. Pass to Jaquez. It's Anderson on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. So it's Boston now. Now here's White. Down low.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
He hits the second from the line. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Pass to Ware. Back to Hero. There's the three. Buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 9.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Porzingis with it. To the inside. The kick out to White. Takes a 3. The rebound by Ware. Miami leading by 9. Hero outside. Wiggins outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Porzingis grabs the board. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Ooh, got that one up quick. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Brown. Back to Porzingis. Out to the right wing. 11 feet out. And Hero grabs the board. It's Wiggins on the wing. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Stripped it away. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And a big finish by Robinson.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now Hero. Wiggins outside. Pass to Ware. Inside. Kicks it to Hero. For 3, Robinson. Not going to go that time. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel
we've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Boston Celtics. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. White with a steal. Now here's Holiday. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Now here's LeVert. Tatum with a steal. White, good.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Back to Daniels. Launches a three. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Here's Daniels. And here's LeVert for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to White. Tatum inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
And here's LeVert for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tatum inside. He's got 5. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Young. From deep. Tries again.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hauled in by Brown.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Daniels. Outside for LeVert. Takes the 3. Here's Okongwu. To the middle. And there's a 3-second violation. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Boston leading by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Again, the miss by Boston. It's LeVert on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston on offense. Pass to Brown. Holiday with the ball. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Here's White. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Young with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Daniels. And he banks in the layup.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Pass to Porzingis. White for 3. Sinks it from distance. White's got 5 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics.
7.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Now here's Tatum. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Here's Brown. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Brown inside. The rebound by the Hawks. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Tatum to the rack. The kick out to White. To the wing, right side. Left side, Tatum. Right side, Porzingis. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent gameplay.
Pass to LeVert. Outside Young. There's the screen by Johnson. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Here's Porzingis, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
To the paint. It's stolen by Okongwu. From outside the arc, LeVert, and that's good. LeVert's got 6.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Brown. And here's White. With the 10-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And that one's good. Young.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Now here's Holiday. No made baskets yet. Rebounded by Johnson. It's a 5-point game. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Young. Outside Johnson. And here's Okongwu. Young with it. Outside Johnson. He shoots it. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Porzingis with it. Now Okongwu defending. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's foul number 2 for him. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Pass to Holiday. To the inside. Horford, right side. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Back to Porzingis. It's stolen. Here's Bufkin. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Porzingis on the double team. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Man, misses.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top. They lead by 5.
Thank you for the likes.
And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here
Brown,
on
now
2K
Thank
Sports.
You.
We've got
Welcome
second half
you,
action for you,
podcast,
and if the
I'll
next
see you.
couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Down low. Out to Craig. Back to White. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Up top, Capella. Boston with a rebound. Pass to Porzingis. Now White. Outside Craig. On the wing, Tatum. Picked it. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And he jams it home with authority.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Risaché's future in this league.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. Pass to Craig. Outside Tatum. Puts it up. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Bufkin. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. He's off on the layup. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for talking.
Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical.
Thank you for the coins. Where you're from.
Whatever it takes.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Entertainment.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. The Hawks lead by 9. Pass to Bufkin. They double him with Brown. Back to Niang. 6 to shoot. Right side man. Over Holiday. And again, it's Atlanta.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Here's Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. White on the wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Brown. Oh, look out. JB throwing it down.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
Here's Bufkin. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Drains the triple. Niang's got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Brown, no good. Atlanta leading by 12. Here's Risache. Niang outside. Pass to Risache. Back to Niang. Now Capella. He's covered by Holiday. Capella can't get it to go. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Man with it. Now guarded by Brown. The 3 from Risache. Holiday grabs the miss. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Down by 12. Inside. Outside Tatum. White for 3. The shot misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
16 seconds left to play in the third quarter. There's a screen. Outside man. Clock at 6. Pass to Bufkin. Let's go with a 3. That shot missing. And so it's Atlanta going into the break up 12. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition.
29.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Niang, left side. Pass to Bufkin. Capella with it. Now Horford defending. Niang. Outside man. Clock at 4. Here's Niang. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 12. Down low. Over to the wing. Here's Horford. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Atlanta leading by 12. Pass to Capella. And Capella gets double teamed. Here's Bufkin. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And a moment here to take a look at some
Thank you
hustle
for the
stats
likes,
for
Laszlo.
Atlanta.
Thank you.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Outside Young.
Peyton Pritchard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics on D. There's the double team with Horford. Tries to keep it alive. 5 to shoot. Pass to Young. From the arc. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics trailed by 9. And Pritchard, here we go. Tatum with it. Here's Horford. He can't hit that time.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple.
3.
And the Hawks lead by 12.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Holiday drives in. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Outside Holiday. There's the three. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 12. LeVert with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Guarded by Young. Now here's Tatum. Misses the layup. There's Young with the three. Boston with a rebound. Now Horford. Pass to Tatum. The three ball. Boston again missing. Now here's Young. Here's Daniels. Fires the three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Celtics making a switch here.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for them. Substitutions for the Celtics.
And there's 1:38 left in the game. Pass to Tatum.
Brown. Derek White.
From behind the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Trae Young.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Here's Young. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Pass to Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Off target from the wing. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Daniels. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Boston foul. Jaylen Brown. First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for Atlanta. Daniels taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. So it's Boston now. It's a 14-point game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. "19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Daniel, 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Lets it fly. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke.
It's in the game.
So lovely.
One, going around. Like to use one, the guide around. If you don't do it for me, I do it first. I do it first.
Hello, it's great to be with you. I'm Derek Ray, and what a spectacle this should be. 5 against 5, but quality performers all. And it's anyone's guess who'll claim victory. And here we go. Well, a free kick and a yellow card. Must tread carefully. In action again then. Nice looking move. A real opening now. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, after the tackle came up with the ball. And the referee making it clear on a different day it could have been a booking. And back underway. The way they're moving the ball, they fancy their chances of levelling this. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Well, let's see how they decide to go forward. Dangerous ball. What a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Over it comes. And far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. And bursting forward. Very timely defending. And the alarm bells are ringing. Well, there was a lot of enjoyment derived from that challenge. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And what a magical save it was! Trying to get moving. Vital interception. The danger was very real. In with a chance. And kept out. It'll be a corner here. Who's going to get on the end of it? Able to close down the shot. Real chance. And the keeper has done ever so well. Well, opting for the short corner. And really well timed, that tackle. Could catch them on the break. And just like that, the break has stopped. Really top quality defending. Surely! And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And unable to keep the ball. And so exactly halfway through this game. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Up towards midfield. Quality defending. A real opening now. And there is the goal. That means they forge ahead in this match. No card, but the referee clearly stating that's the last warning. Well, penalised and cautioned. Quickly taken. What a commitment to defending. And the counter-attack is on, but the danger of massive credit there.
This one, we don't know who is it.
Opportunity it is.
The block here.
Crisp challenge, good one. Well, a fine piece of defending, but at the expense of a corner.
You are more special.
Playing it
See,
short.
you are more special.
Oh,
See, tell my
disappointing
brothers
end
in
to that.
America, in Europe, everywhere in the world, you must Pan-Africanize. And this is not Pan-Africanizing
And
or
they'll get ready for the throw-in.
Because not us info.
It's an ambitious
Told
pass.
us.
Didn't quite execute it
Not
properly.
on the truth. Because somebody is going to make the kids. You must do that thing. No! They're not obliged.
Trying to be positive.
You must make sure that person is first on
Nice looking move.
to the team. You should honor it.
And that's a really fine piece of work defensively.
Many of our leaders, Nigeria, black, came to be pro-Nigerian.
Danger averted.
But they have no
Good
interest.
idea. Useful looking position, you've got to say.
The institutions all over the world.
And that could be decisive.
One needs to limit whiteness. That's why the police institution is controlled by
The referee allowing the play to flow.
If you go to Africa, same police institution because the
To
same
keep the
thing.
pot boiling.
I'll be surprised when they keep them too. So they won't let the police. In
Into the
America,
game's
they
final
don't
10
give
seconds.
us loans.
Opportunity is in.
Our African brothers there, our African American brothers, due to the miseducation they have been given by their elites, we say because these attempts have been headphones. The problem to be instead of waiting for a black.
Deciding to build from the back. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over. And two 15-minute periods of extra time to come.
So I always advise them, these institutions exist in your real world. Look to home.
So underway again.
That answers a lot of these questions, but they refuse because there's a group of African American leaders
aerial targets.
condition our brothers
They're going
to
for
do
the
that
short
thing
one.
for us. I mean, you think that we do not need who don't care, but we care. We see them as a unique culture, not a
How about the short corner?
Our culture, not an inferior culture. We are a unique
that's the kind
culture,
of
just the
player
way
you want for
that
your
culture
defender.
exists, Igbo culture exists.
Advancing up the pitch.
Americans
And the flag
are
has
also
gone
a
up,
unique
offside.
culture. Not that they
And
are
back
inferior
underway.
to us, not that they are lost. Like many of your leaders and elites wanted to believe in
Well,
today.
on the scent of something positive.
Wanted to believe in us.
Was it effective interception? Could be dangerous.
No, this is a different
And that
situation.
puts an end to that attack.
Enslaved and colonized.
Decisive pass.
We are the same.
The keeper gets it
All the
right.
people
On
speak
they go.
next to you in the name of God. Not missing is what is missing.
Well, a touch too heavy
Miért
there.
foglalnád be a saját kanapédat?
Read it really well.
Talán egy moziesthez
Playing
elkülje,
it forward.
és épp időben kedvezik a szomszédod legújabb epidódja.
Advancing nicely. And that is offside.
Szóval, mert jól esik.
What all of you history? Now, you know, the back is too far.
Since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here.
One of them should have ball with you. And this time,
Set through. Oh, disappointing
they
end to
will
that.
not see the way help America. Did you see that one?
Well, it looked as though they might be in just for a second or two.
You
And
doing
moving
this
it
way that
forward.
you say, all you leaders, when I say,
And the decision offside here. And back underway.
so
Is this the moment? And a decent save, full credit. And still these two sides are level. The shootout is coming up next. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And confidently converted. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Oh, a superb save. In it goes. And confidently converted. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Oh, a superb save. In it goes.
money. What was it?
It's a game that not only fans of these teams are looking forward to, it's one that's got the avid interest of the whole football-watching public. We can't wait for it to start. Well, the weather really couldn't be any better here today. A very warm welcome to you on this fine day. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by Sue Smith for commentary, and everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. How do you see this one going then, Sue? And a firm grip kept on the ball.
Destroying the life of these people for his own selfish gain. The first promise and crazy legacy. All the money when they give out, let Africa do campaign first. First one, we all know who is it. So
Staring at an open goal, he somehow missed the target.
Well, there's no two ways about it. It's a shocking finish.
What do you think is going to happen? So all of you, think you are more special.
But he had to time that well, and he did.
You think you are more special? That's why I tell my brothers in America, in Europe, everywhere in the world, you must Pan-Africanize. And it's not Pan-Africanizing or problem. No. Not over skillful.
Square, but it really shouldn't be.
Dr. Henry Clark told us,
and it's a corner.
do not all be problem. Because somebody is making it. You must do that person. No! You're not obliged. You must make sure that person is first on Africa's side.
Taken away from them.
To the criteria.
A move of real promise now.
Because Obama is black.
Some contact there, but advantage played.
Many of our leaders in Nigeria are black.
Could be here.
They claim to be full Nigerian.
The flag is up.
But they have no interest. The institutions all over the world, they want it to mimic whiteness.
Scruffy play, ball
That's
lost.
why the police institution, which is controlled by people in America, only kill. If you go to Africa, same police institution, it's the same thing. It's okay when they kill them too. So they won't hate the police. They won't give those loans. Our African brothers there, our African American brothers, due to the miseducation that they have been given with their elites, you say because these banks are owned. The problem to be
and the attack
advocating for it.
It looked really promising, that, didn't it?
So they refuse to look at
and still allowed to run on here. Saved and held on to as well.
So I always tell them, these institutions exist in your real mind. Look to home. Africa answers a lot of these questions, but they refuse because there's a group of African American, the African American leaders condition our brothers to think they are different from us.
Nothing to worry about there.
To think that we do not look at them and we don't care. But we care. We see them as a unique culture, not a culture, not an inferior culture. They are a unique culture, just the way black culture exists, people culture exists. Americans is also a unique culture. Not that they are inferior to us, not that they are lost. Like many of the leaders in the elite want to believe.
As the ball gets rolling again. The attack broken up.
This is a different situation.
Miért foglalnád be a saját falapédot? Van egy mozgástházat erkélye. És négy időben kezdődik a szomszédnak legújabb epidória.
Second best in this first half.
Yeah, it's been a close first half. I'm sure they'll look to reflect on it half time. Maybe a bit more movement off the ball and making sure that...
Oh, should score! Oh, they scored again! The game had only just restarted after the last one. So away we go again at 2-0 now.
Sellers deal.
Good pass, good chance.
I don't understand. If I have a problem, if I sell a problem, when they say seller deal,
And with
where
that,
are
the
they
first half
down?
in
So
Lisbon
me
comes to an
agree.
end.
God. Sellers deal, where are they down? Sellers deal, where are they down? Who me agree? I don't understand. If I have a problem, if I sell a problem, when they say seller deal, where are they down? So me agree. God. Sellers deal, they down. Sellers deal, where are they down? Who me agree? I don't understand. If I have a problem, if I sell a problem, when they say seller deal, where are they down? So me agree. God. Sellers deal, they down.
And there's the restart. Off we go again. Oh, what a chance! Back up the post. Well, he scored, but it's not going to count.
He finished it off nicely, didn't he? But he was comfortably offside.
Could be dangerous. Offside, and we could all see that one. Goes on past the defender, and he's in there. There it is, a lifeline in this game, and surely momentum is with them now. Incredible.
Well, we can see it here again, and sometimes you just have to go route one. They react the quickest, and it's a good finish in the end.
Moving the ball forward, hoping something might open up. Well, now they could spring the trap. Here's the shot. Got behind it and kept it out. And the ball comes in. A goalkeeper ready for anything. Job done. Promising looking ball. Opportunity now. Game on. 2 goals down and totally outplayed. But they've turned this match completely on its head. And this is bordering on the unbelievable. And you wonder what's still to come as the game restarts. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. The counter looks on here, options available. Well, they got so far, but no end result.
Yeah, he was just in the right place at the right...
And it's on now, and the most incredible turnaround has gone all the way. They now have the lead, when nobody gave them a prayer.
Well, if you watch it here again, it's a lapse in concentration. He gets caught in possession and then he's being punished. The coaching staff will be so disappointed watching that again.
They've lost it, needlessly really. Good vision. Oh, sensational from the goalkeeper.
Her reaction speed was outstanding, wasn't it? And stopped what looked like a certain goal.
It's a goal kick when it looked for all the world like being a goal. So 20 minutes left of this game. And they've squandered possession too easily. Goes for goal! But well watched by the goalkeeper. and not one for the highlights. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Work brings reward. They've got the ball. Not long left, and here they come. But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. It looks the right ball. And good reactions, a really important save.
Yeah, that nearly ended their hopes, didn't it? But time's their enemy now.
Firm contact. Pressure on. It'll be another corner. It's put into the middle. And he got his head to it, but has missed horribly. Poor effort. They have to make something count from this. And the defence ready for what was coming. And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came.
Welcome to Ultimate Team. Choose a league to get started building your dream squad. Welcome to Ultimate Team. Choose a league to get started building your dream squad. Introducing your first squad. When you're ready to move on, hit the advance button. Let's jump into a short match to complete your first objective and improve your squad. Nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up is the season opener in division rivals. Your expectations?
Well, it's a tough competition, so it's important that these sides get off to a winning start. This should be a really close contest today.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it's regarded as a negative shape. If they control the middle of the park, play some expansive football, the wide players can then come in field to join the centre forward, and the fullbacks can push on. Let's hope they do that
Stuart,
today.
They must score! And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. Back underway. 1-0 it is. One has promise. Really clever pressing. It's not a bad ball. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Well, the keeper was hoping someone might get on the end of it, but it will be a throw-in. Trying to tee it up. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, so fluent, so coherent. 2 goals already. Credit due, a good intervention. And nicely over the top. A very effective clearance. Mulroney. Longstaff. Corner awarded. Trying to deliver it accurately. Good clearance. Such an ambitious run. Well, very effective play in possession. Gomez! Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Short corner taken. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Beautiful pass. Mario Gomez. Options in the centre. Gomez! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance! Oh, super piece of play. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Jake Mulroney. And space to run into. But really sticking to their task defensively. Anthony Gordon. That's a good-looking pass. Might be a chance here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Well, they tried to keep the move going. Just like that, they have the ball again. Full advantage with them. Referee says play on. Maybe dangerous here. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Oh, there it is!
Sleeping, man. I have to go offline.
And it speaks to the quality of that performance.
We'll stream again later.